Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Robertson. He's got the back in the middle. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Guys, when you think about the big picture for Baylor, the only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Got him downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up first and goal from the 7. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. It's on target and complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Makes the grab. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the looking for space. It's Washington. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Bears need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Back to pass. It's Robertson. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. He makes the catch. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chuck.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast.
And the Vols will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll open the second half with a run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
To the air. It's Robertson. Completes it in the middle. He'll make the play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Across the 45. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Bears are marching down the field. Looking for room. It's Washington. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Throwing right. Complete downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the foot. Play action on first down. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, They were ready for it. Came to him. He tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
That's a nice play on offense there. How about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Defense, defense, defense. No one is giving an inch, and the stats bear that out after 3. It's easy to think back to 2014, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, the last time we had a game go into overtime as a scoreless tie. Let's see if that's the way this one goes as we start the 4th. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Fires to the tight end. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. They've been to the red zone 3 times. Will the 4th time finally be the charm to get some points? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? Going for 6. Touchdown Bears! And they grab the advantage. Take running to Green. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.